Welcome to the Ron Johnson video vlogs. Thanks for tuning in again. And my name is Ron Johnson. And what I do is I help high performers that are facing burnout. And the point of that is creating successful strategies to make them feel happy and fulfilled. So if you tune in my channel, don't forget to subscribe. But let me talk about one important subject today. And today's topic is why we don't let up. Have you been in an argument with a loved one, a family member, or a friend? And you just keep going on and on and on and on. And you guys keep going back and forth and pointing fingers left and right. And in reality, everybody faces your fear and your hurt. So while you're going back and forth over argument, it's because you've hurt them. And until you acknowledge that hurt or that pain, it will keep coming up. It will keep, let's say, verbalizing stuff like a volcano. It'll keep showing up over and over again because it hasn't been dealt with. Now, if you hurt the other person, I want you to know this. You have to acknowledge the hurt. You have to apologize, but apologize in this manner. Because if you say, I know how you feel, or if you say, I apologize, and I say, but you just don't know how I feel. Why are you apologizing? You just don't know how I feel. You're apologizing. You always say things like this. I know I've hurt you, and the hurt may be unpronounced or so hurtful that you can't forgive me, but I have hurt you, and obviously acknowledge what you've done in that hurt, and then makes you express it. People will want to be acknowledged and validated. Now, if you violate someone's trust, you cheated, you lied, you told a story, you did something that was hurtful and violated trust, that's a different story. We're just talking about when things arise in a relationship or a friendship and they're facing issues too. So inherently you want them to see your side. They want you to see their side, but you're not going to see each other's side. And to one person, just take a step back and say, okay, why am I upset? What about this argument that's my fear? And what about this argument I'm hurt? So I think talking about my example, I was like talking about relationships because that's kind of my biggest thing I want to get better at. So in a relationship now, I'm getting married and have a fiance, is I want to really talk about the fact that because in this relationship, I chose not to settle for second best. I chose to do things different than I've ever done before. And because I'm doing that, a lot of pain is showing up, not just for me, but also for the other person. And the pain for me is I don't want to settle. Second thing being is I don't want to be in a situation like it was before where I would hold back what I was going to say because my fear is I'll lose the other person, or my fear is they may leave me. And those are my fears. And consciously, those are my fears that are coming up. And it could be your fears too. I had to take a step back and then express why I'm this way. And because we express the person why this is happening, what your fears are, what it really does, it allows them to say, okay, well, now it makes sense. It's not just doing this because of this subject. Because I'm not upset about this. I'm upset about something bigger. I'm upset because for so many years I didn't express my self-worth. So many years I bite my tongue. I didn't say what was going on. So that's really the issue. So presenting problem is never the problem. So I'm looking at this small problem, but it's actually this bigger problem. And that's when you need to acknowledge those. And that's very important. So for me, when I'm frustrated, I'm angry, I don't let up. The gas is going. Pedal to the metal. I'm still talking and be very angry, but I gotta let up too, because eventually you run out of gas. Eventually it goes nowhere. Eventually both people get upset. Things can be said, but when I take a step back and express why, my hurt, and also at the same time acknowledge their feelings, their hurt, is when we can actually get to the bottom of the situation and keep working on it. So again, thank you for listening to another Ron Johnson video vlogs. If you're enjoying one of my classes, my group classes, or you want to join my virtual seminars, I want you to go to www.ronjohnsoncoaching.com. And at the end, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and let's get the information you need to make yourself daily happy, fulfilled, and just love yourself. Thanks for listening.